Circuit analysis or circuit theory. Electrical circuit analysis. Anna University syllabus. Mesh current analysis. DC mesh analysis about Unit 1 in Anna University syllabus. And Unit 2 in Dote syllabus. In this video, we see mesh current method and loop current method, DC mesh analysis, how to analyze the DC circuit in mesh method, and hint for put voltage sign for matrix format and equations format. That is Anna University syllabus and consists of Dote syllabus. DC mesh analysis. Man Engineering welcomes you all. Mesh. A loop which does not contain any other loop or loops within is called a mesh. Loop is a set of branches forming a closed path which passes through no loop more than once. Is defined as a loop. Network, that is circuit shown in figure, that consists of V1 and V2 supply. Put points A, B, C, D, E, F, that is important. R1 and R2 and R3. Middle resistance is R2. R1, I1 is flow through the current R1. I3 is flow through the current R3. I2 is flow through the current R2. I1 is put mesh current. I2 is put mesh 2 current. First box A, B, E, F is mesh 1. Second box B, C, D is mesh 2. Assume branch currents and mesh currents. 5 elements, sources 2, V1 and V2, I1, I2 mesh currents and branch currents. Apply Kirchhoff's voltage law and Ohm's law. Ohm's law is say V is IR. Voltage or say the algebraic sum of the voltage around any closed loop is 0. A, B, C, D, E, F is not a mesh. Only A, B, E, F mesh. B, C, D is mesh. I1 is direction. Consider I1 direction. V1 is minus 2 plus. Voltage rise. So put minus sign in left side equations. First box form I1 R1 plus in resistance R2 current flow is I1 minus I2. So R2 into I1 minus I2 minus E1. Voltage is minus 2 plus. Voltage rise. Put left side equation minus sign. That is important. First box contain R1, R2 resistance and voltage. So current flow through R1 is I1 into R1 plus R2 into I1 minus I2. Two currents are flow in resistance R2. So R2 into I1 minus I2. That is opposite directions. So put I1 minus I2. And voltage is minus 2 plus. That is voltage rise. So put left side minus sign. Second equation, so we form I2 current flow through R3 and voltage is plus 2 minus drop. Put the plus sign left side. Plus R2 into I2 current flow minus I1. I1 is opposite to I2. So I2 minus I is equal to 0. From this, we operate matrix formula R1 plus R2 minus R2 minus R2 R1 plus R2 into V1 V2. From this equation, we operate I1 I2 matrix format as R1 plus R2 minus R2 minus R2 R2 plus R3 inverse into V1 minus V2 matrix. Small I1 is capital I1. I2 is I1 minus I2. I3 is capital I2. That is formula. That is important formula for mesh current method. From above two equations we obtain the matrix format. From matrix format we obtain from circuit we obtain I1 small I1 is I1, I2 is I1 minus I2. From circuit because R2 resistance flow through mesh current 1 and 2, so small I2 is capital I1 minus I2. Small I3 resistance R3, I2 is through the current R3, so small I3 is capital I2. That is obtained from circuit. Matrix form is obtained from above equations. That is important. That is DC mesh analysis. That is obtained by KVL law and Ohm's law. Hence, the same network shown in figure, that is supply mesh 1 and mesh 2. Form matrix format. Consider I1 direction. Hint. Apply KVL. Mesh current direction. That is first consider I1 direction. V1 is minus to positive. So put minus sign left side. Mesh 1 and mesh 2. ABEF is mesh 1. BCDE is mesh 2. Resistance R1, R3, R2. Resistance R I2 mesh current I1 minus I2 is flow through the resistance R2. Consider I2 direction mesh current 2. V2 is positive to negative sign. So put positive sign left side. We already know in KVL law. Positive to negative potential voltage drop. Left side equation put positive. Negative to positive potential, that is voltage rise. Put negative sign and left side equations. That is important. Negative to positive sign, potential voltage rise. Put left side equations minus sign. See second equations in front page for clarification. Hint, consider mesh 2 current direction, that is I2 direction. V2 is positive to negative, that is drop. Put plus sign for left side, minus sign for right side. Voltage matrix, so form V1 minus it. So put minus sign for V2, that is positive to negative. Consider I2 direction, that is drop. So put positive sign left side only. Put negative sign right side. That is important for mesh analysis method calculations. That is Anna University syllabus and Dote syllabus. Kindly use this video DC mesh analysis, mesh current analysis method for DC circuits. Man engineering, thank you.